All right, today we talking Justice Haynes. Now look, he's had press conferences already, man, with the media, and he said one of his main reasons for returning home, right? He felt like kind of God led him to the decision and felt like this was obviously best for him in his future, and if he was going to return to school, it had to make all sense. Now this is what Pete Nakos' report says: if I was to go back to college, I want to be in an offense where I was going to be able to evolve my all-around game. Now, what does that mean? To me, that means that Justice wants to evolve everything, not just the big playability, not just being able to be contact balanced, not just the explosiveness, but he wants to develop every facet of his game before he goes to the NFL. Again, this is an NFL caliber running back that we're talking about here. So the next phases of his game, what is that, Naj? Next phase of Justice Haynes' game is catching the ball out of the backfield, right? Being able to run certain routes. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be put out in the slot and things like that. I don't know what this offense is going to entail. But more screenplays for him, more option routes for him, maybe even more wheel route. Those are the kind of things I see for Justice Haynes in his future. Because when you're a running back, you want to be able to show every phase like, hey, yeah, I don't need to come off the field. I'm good. Yes, he dealt with a little bit of an injury last year. He'll be even more fresh this year because they have a whole stable of backs with J.P. Powell, Malachi Hosley, Shane Marshall, Traylon Maddox, and so much more. But I think he wants to evolve that facet of his game. And I also think, too, when you look at Georgia Tech and their offense, they expect their running backs to block as well and be in pass pro. That's another facet of his game that he can continue to add. Being able to block, being able to protect his quarterback, whoever will be QB1. So I think when he says it's all around facets of his game, I think he's talking about every single thing, every single facet. Pass pro, catching the ball out of the backfield, being able to block, you know what I'm saying, being able to even evolve his running game as well. And there's no disrespect to Michigan. We know Michigan has produced backs here recently, right? Donovan Edwards. You look at, obviously, Blake Corum, who's balling in the NFL. But I think he felt like, okay, hey, I might have to share the load a little bit more with Jordan Marshall. Let me go to a place that I know is home. I balled out here in high school, Blessed Trinity, and obviously Buford. And a coach that's going to run the football at a high level. And again, Michigan likes to run the ball. That's not what I'm saying. But this is a new offense they have coming in with Kyle Whittingham, who likes to spread out a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And he still likes to throw the ball. This is an offense that's catered specifically really to Justice Haynes. Again, they're going to throw the ball to Jordan Allen, Isaiah Furman, right? Javin Plummer, Gavin Harris, Chris Corbo, and all those boys. But this offense is going to be predicated on running the football and being able to get the ball to number 22. You know what I'm saying? Also getting the ball to, obviously, number 0, Malachi Hosley, and leaning on that offensive line. And that is what head coach Brent Key invested in. That's what he likes to do. So it's no big surprise for me to even see this. So, yeah, I think overall he made one of the best decisions. Obviously, some people are going to talk about, well, nah, he's getting $1 million from NIL. Like, why would you not go? Again, it's probably going to be his last year of college football. Yes, you want to go get your bag, go get your coin. But at the same time, he's like, let me put this investment into myself, right? Let me be able to have my family where I grew up in Georgia, in Metro Atlanta, have and be able to come see me play for likely my last year. And let me also develop every phase and facet of my game. So then when I go off to the NFL, it's like, oh, yeah, well, he's one of the top backs, right? Let's consider picking him early, and I can still make my coin at the next level. So I think it's a great decision. I'm not surprised, to be honest with you, man. And it was probably one of the best pickups that Coach Key had in this cycle, man, getting the number 1 running back, in my opinion, in the transfer portal. I think it's going to pay dividends, and I think it's going to be better for the future because of it.